and don't have any fingernails. Need some claws. Alright, we're gonna strip this one right off right now. Happy New Year, Optimizers. What's up? I'm here, Optimized Living, coming to you with an unboxing of a great device. Alright, I'm going to unbox the Google Home speaker. Alright, as you know, this is a smart speaker and it's a great device. We're gonna unbox it right now and we're gonna show you all how it works. Alright, just subscribe, share, and thumbs up for all the great devices that we have for this new year coming. Alright, and keep commenting. All the best. Stay tuned. Right, so welcome back, Optimizers. So as said, this is the Google Home speaker, and these are some of the many apps that can be used, or it can be used to get access to the Spotify app, Google Play Music, Philips Hue, the Nest Google Chromecast that you can use to watch your TV shows and movies and stuff, Netflix, YouTube, and Google Photos. To tell you the truth though, outside of the States there are some challenges with some of these apps in terms of accessing them. For example, the Google Play Music has just stopped operating since the last couple of months outside of the States, but there are workarounds that you can use to get effective performance from this device. That's not necessarily a Google Play Music app, but you can use other stuff to play your music. You can use it to automate your home, to give it commands to turn on lights, to run the cleaners, the automated cleaners. If you want to put like even something to cut your grass outside of your house, you can do that too. Automate all the processes, turn on fans, turn on ACs, turn on TVs, stuff like that. The thermostat, even though it might not necessarily use that out here, but there are all different ways how you can use this to get an effective performance from it. Right, as you can see, it says here it has far field recognition to support hands-free use. High excursion speaker delivers highs and rich bass for hi-fi sound, so it's really sounding like a real big speaker. Some of those Bose speakers out there, and 2.4/5 gigahertz Wi-Fi delivers strong connection anywhere in your house. So basically you can put it up and it picks up the Wi-Fi quite fine. It casts music directly from your smart home to Google Home, right? So it's quite effective there. All right, yes, and as you know, it's mighty helpful. It knows a lot of stuff. You can ask it almost any questions. Quite effective in doing what it does. It's powered by the Google Assistants, the analytics that they use to basically scour all the internet and give you the information that you want. You can set your reminders, set your alarms, find out about the commute, the traffic, the weather, fully automate your home, control the smart stuff that is in your home, your lights, your thermostat, even the stuff that's in the kitchen, all of that once it's automated. All right, it has voice translation too, so you can talk in one language and it translates in Spanish or English or whatever, French, whatever you want it to do, it basically can do. Tells jokes, all sort of stuff. All right, so we're gonna unbox it right now and show you how it's made up. All right, so we're gonna flip it over here. As you can see, there are two tapes here. Let's try to strip this one off. All right, and then turn this other one over here, and don't have any fingernails. need some claws. All right, we're gonna strip this one right off right now. All right, and we're gonna see if we draw this up. Oh yeah, here it goes. All right, so this is the box. It's all white. Does the G Google sign on the top, and has a little cloth lifting thing here, like a spaceship. All right, wow, and there it is, the Google Home speaker. It's a little smaller than I imagined, but it seems to be very, very, you know, powerful. It has a matte finish here, kind of charcoal on the base, the Google logo, and seems to be like a LED little small light there, and there's seems to be a mute button on top that you must press probably when you want it not to pick up your voice or command. Under the bottom it has some form of slot there to plug in something. I'm gonna figure it out later. And there's the top part of it. All right, so it's quite sleek, quite minimalist, but at the same time it seems to pack a power punch. All right, let's see what else is in the box. Seems to be something on the air. All right, so I'm gonna discard that part. I'm gonna see what's coming out here. I'm gonna take out these. So this is a get started. It says you can get the app on Google Play or App Store if you have an Apple. This is showing you that it has a microphone, and it has the volume up and down on it that you can use, you know, to turn up or turn down the volume. It's telling you what you can do with it to start with Google Home and stuff like that. And these are just like some other miscellaneous messages we can put to the side. All right, let's go in again and see what else is in there. So apparently this is the plug and all of that. So this is where this comes in, and that appears to be it. All right, nice presentation in terms of the boxing and all of that. So we're gonna basically take out the plug here now. Let's see in terms of the plug what it's like. It's just a nice little sleek plug here, and that we're gonna just plug into the device. All right, so let's detach it, roll it out, and apparently that little slot that we saw earlier at the bottom is the area where this slot seems to go. All right, so we're gonna plug him up now and see how it works. All right, so we've plugged it in. It's there flashing. As you can see, that little light is lit there. I suspect that we might have to probably set it up on our phone. It seems to be flashing some lights here. As you can see, there are the lights at the top of it, and you hear that familiar sound.
Welcome to Google Home. To get started, download the Google Home app on a phone or tablet.
Okay, so we're gonna do like she says, and you know, just download the app and then set them up fully. All right, there you see some lights at the top there. I guess it's anticipating that we download the app and then pair up with it, and you know, see what happens next. All right, one sec. Okay, so we have downloaded the app, the Google Home app, and we're going it. We have already had a speaker before, so we've set up some of the devices already on some of one of our other speakers. So we're pretty much gonna search for this app and see this particular speaker and see if it picks it up. All right, so here goes. We're gonna check out what's going on here in terms of what it has available. Alright, so we're gonna press this plus sign here and see if this is what we should use to set up the device. Set up device. I want to click set up device. Alright, I'm gonna set this one. Because we already have this, we're gonna click next and see if it picks it up. Oh, it says that your location is turned off. I guess it needs the location. Hold on, let's see if should turn it on here. All right, go again and try to see if it picks it up. It says looking for devices, and we're gonna give it a try to see if it picks up the device. Google Home phone. It says Google Home phone, would you like to set up this device? He says yes. All right. It says your phone or tablet may disconnect from Wi-Fi during setup. Alright, but we're watching it to see what happens. It's going through. It's doing its thing. Bouncing for joy. And pretty much we're just gonna give it some time. It says it's connected now. I did hear something go off. So I'm gonna click yes because it says, did you hear the sound? This lets you know you're connected to the right Google. Yes. Says help improve Google Home, automatically share device stats and crash whatever. I think no thanks for now. Where is this device? I'm gonna put it in the living room, so I'm gonna click next and choose the Wi-Fi network you'd like to use with your Google Home. So this is the one that I'm using now, so I'm clicking next. Remember the password, okay, and it's going through the motion. And as you can see, well, you can't see right now, but the speaker is lit at the top. Alright, and it's finishing up. Alright, next. And it's loading. It says activate voice match. Agree. Alright, and alright, so I've already set up the voice match, so pretty much it's set up. Okay, so we have set it up already. It just chimed in and told me what introduced itself, but let's try some stuff on it. Hey Google, how are you?
I'm all good this afternoon, thanks. I'm planning for the rest of the day. If you'd like me to add something to your calendar, just say, add to my calendar.
Not quite right now, but let's try with it.
I'm still learning.
Okay, no problem. Hey Google, tell me a joke.
How do mountains see? They peak.
Kinda corny if you ask me. Hey Google, sing me a song.
When in public, wear a mask, just a teeny weeny task. It helps keep us safe and sound, health and care all around. On your mouth and on your nose, good to cover both of those.
Alright, that sounds good.
If you want to hear that again, ask me to sing the mask song.
Heck no. Alright, hey Google, how's the weather?
Right now in Kingston, it's 84 degrees and mostly sunny. Today, it'll be mostly sunny, with a forecast high of 85 and a low of 70. By the way, I can give you lots of information about your day. I'll send you a notification with more to try.
Alright, that's good for now. Hey Google, call Bernadette.
Before you can make a call on Duo, you'll need to complete a step in the Google Home app. In the mobile app, look for More Settings and select your device from the options. Then follow the steps for Duo calling.
Okay, great. So I have to set up the Google Duo app, but I have it on the other speaker, so I'm gonna set that up and I'm gonna try that out. But you basically can call hands-free from the device to other persons who have the app on their phone or have another Google speaker or just the app in general on their devices, so you can access and call them whenever. So that's a great feature also. You know, you can ask it, hey Google, where's the nearest restaurant?
The address for KFC is Boulevard South, Spanish Town.
Yeah. Hey Google, where's the nearest hospital?
The address for Spanish Town Public Hospital is Burke Road, Spanish Town.
Yeah, stuff like that. Hey Google, set reminder to pick up grocery tomorrow at 4:45 p.m.
Alright, I'll remind you tomorrow at 4:45 p.m.
Alright, so all of that great stuff. Hey Google, play some music.
Okay, here's a YouTube playlist called My Super Mix, playing on Living Room TV.
Alright, so it's basically gonna play that on my living room TV, but I'm gonna turn it off right now because I don't want any noise outside. So one moment. You can also use it to play like radio stations, for example, you know. Say, hey Google, play Fame FM.
Shall I still play that on Living Room TV?
No, play on speaker.
Nothing's playing right now.
Hey Google, play RJR.
Do you still want to play that on Living Room TV?
No, play on speaker.
Nothing's playing right now.
I guess that's having some little kinks, but we're gonna iron that out later. Hey Google, what's the top 5 best podcast?
I found a list on the website goodhousekeeping.com, the 45 best podcasts to listen to in 2020 so far. Here are the first 5. 1 of 46, Bodies. 2 of 46, Becoming Wise. 3 of 46, Every Little Thing. 4 of 46, We Wellbeing Podcast. And 5 of 46, This American Life.
Hey
Do you
Google,
want to hear more?
stop. Hey Google, play best podcasts.
Got it. I have 10 podcast episodes that are ready to go. You can listen at your own pace by saying pause or next. Let's start with Silence is Not an Option, The Axe Files, Nicole Hannah-Jones. Just so you know, you can set your preferred podcast provider in assistant settings. I sent a link to your phone.
Okay, so it sent a link to my phone for real. I just saw it, so yeah. And as you can hear, the podcast is being played. Seems to be a little low. I think you can, or you can probably pause it, but I'm gonna check it out. Hey Google, increase volume by 20%.
The episode I'm sharing with you today.
And as you see, it increases the volume.
Nicole reports on segregation and racial.
Hey Google, stop. Hey Google, play hip hop podcasts.
Okay, I found 10 podcasts for you to try. Let's start with Hip Hop Current.
We're back once again. It's Romeo with DJ Danny C. Give me the hip
Hey,
hop
Google.
currents, and we're gonna give you the.
Stop. Hey Google, play dancehall podcast.
Sure, here are a few options. Let's start with Sunsplash Mix with Job Prince and Selecta Princess Reggae Dancehall Soca.
And plays them. Alright.
Okay.
Hey Google,
So we just.
stop. Alright, so there are workarounds if you're outside of the States and you want to hear certain music without it being played through YouTube. You can play it through the speaker, but sometimes you can play it as a podcast. So you just put the genre of the music that you want to hear and say play such and such podcast, dancehall podcast, hip hop podcast, hop rock podcast, classical, whatever, jazz, you can try that out. Play jazz. Hey Google, play jazz podcast.
Sure, here are 10 podcasts to try. Let's start with In the Groove, Jazz and Beyond.
Welcome, listeners, to In the Groove, Jazz and Beyond. My name's Ken Laster.
Some of them might
in the
have
beginning of January.
Stop. So some of them might have some talking over them, but some of them has music. So it depends on what you're looking for.
Sorry, I don't understand.
With the holidays
Hey, Google.
behind us,
Alright, I'm gonna mute this. Hey Google, stop.
perhaps
The mic is muted.
Alright, so as you can see, I've muted the mic by just pressing that the button at top, and it's muted. Trust me, there are lots of stuff that you can do with this device. I have some stuff set up in the kitchen, the lights, you can turn on the light, it can sync with the other speaker that I have set up here. Lots and lots of stuff. So pretty much, you know, you can try out this device. It's a great device and it's a great deal. I don't think it's very, very you know, kind of reasonable in terms of pricing, and for what it does and for how it sounds. It's you're hearing it now. It sounds very powerful. I haven't really maxed it out yet, but it seems to be very louder than the one that I have in here, which is a smaller type. And trust me, you know, it's really a great bang for the buck. And from what I'm seeing, it's very, very worth the price that you pay for it. So as I said, this is the Google Home speaker unboxing. If there are anything else that you want me to try out on it, I'm gonna try out. I'm gonna test it out and probably make some other videos on it later. But for more stuff, just please continue to watch my channel, share, subscribe, and like, and just comment. All right. And for the new year, I wish you all the best. And you know, just continue watching my channel. All the best. Love you guys. Bless up. Peace out.